Hey guys, it's Max, and I just have another Plasti-Dip tutorial for you. Not really a tutorial, but we're just gonna kind of go over the basics, and just gonna be more of a demonstration of my work. So we got this BMW 328 here. We got these 18-inch stock rims. We're gonna mask off all the lug nuts, the valve stem caps, and we're not gonna mask off the center cap because this is a clean cut, like there's an obvious edge. So when you Plasti-Dip it, you just peel off this and it'll give you a perfect cut. Only gonna do the 4 rims. If there's time and if we have enough product, we'll do the diffuser part. So we'll just go from here to here, across the whole valve. And so we're gonna do all 4, and we're gonna start to mask it up. So I'll let you guys see when it's done. All right. All right, guys. I want to go over some of the supplies we bought. I am away from home. I usually have a lot of other, higher end stuff, but this is where I got it all at Home Depot. Got 4 cans of Plasti-Dip. I would have done 5, but they only had 4, and 4 is recommended. 5 is just a bit overkill. But the more layers you put on, the easier it will be to take it off. So, but 4 is fine. And I got this thick blue tape. It is the 1/8. It's a 1.88 inch one. I'm not sure how long this is. We bought 2 of those. Then we got the super thin 0.94 inch one. This one's more for like the lug nuts and the valve stem cap. This is more for the tire and whatnot. And then usually I have one from dipyourcar.com, but I just had to go with what we have, and they had this for $5. And it's just like, it's a little easier to get the motion. After a while, your finger starts to hurt from like spraying and whatnot. And so all this was about 50 bucks, 47 if I'm not mistaken. So that's everything you really should need. I mean, it's pretty good. And since it's a little cold outside, we're going to be taking a bucket of hot water and putting these in the bucket of hot water, because when it's cold out, they kind of get a little bubbly. So it's about like maybe 50, 60 degrees. Not as cold as other places. Alright guys, this is the final product of all the masking off. I was going to cover up these, but they're black and they're actually kind of rusty. So I think I'm just going to Plasti-Dip over them. It's black Plasti-Dip, so it shouldn't be an issue. Covered up the valve stem caps, which is perfect. You don't have to do that, but just more for like a looks thing because they're silver. Plasti-Dip most of the tire. I mean, there is a little here, but it comes right off, and after you start driving on them, it comes off. Even though it's a sidewall, you'll see it like kind of peeling. Just rip it off one day. So pretty much everything is maxed off. We had to use 2 white guard rags for each of these. So let's take a little tour around each of the wheels. Same stuff there, and same on this side. And I just want to show you guys that it is a little cold out, so it's a hot bucket of water. So it's warm. It's perfect. It's all we need. So just take this, clean it off. Make sure you shake it for a good minute, like non-stop shaking. And then usually for your first coat, you go pretty light. I'm not going to show the video on the coats because it's just kind of unnecessary. You'll see the finished result, and then wait for this to rattle. Really shake it good the first time. Then we got this little thing. It attaches on as so. There you go. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. Just did the first coat. Very light, super light. If you want to get it close in, there is a lot of these bubbles, and this is the first time I'm ever seeing this, but it is a little cold out, and I guarantee you as the more coats get down and it thickens up, this is a super light coat. You can still even see some of the silver. There's nothing to worry about. And as you can see, I did not mask that off. It'll peel off in one nice coat. And this is it, it came out pretty good. So we'll go around all 4 rims. So super light coats. I didn't go too heavy, and I kind of went the technique of doing each of these pillars, and then I go ahead and do the rim around it. And so there we go. We'll take a look at the other side. This is the last one we did. It's still wet, as you can see. I did go a little heavier here. It's hard to see in the darkness, but it's perfect. They'll dry up. It's very forgiving. Plasti-Dip is something that even if you go overboard, you just don't want dripping. That's the only thing. Anything else you do is going to be fine. But if you get drips, it's not going to be good. Like right here, it's super wet. It's probably the wettest it can be. If I went a little heavier, it would start to drip, and that's something you don't want. So I would say it looks pretty good though. It is your first coat, so if you do get drips, thicken it up, don't worry about it. It's very forgiving. And, it's not gonna be perfect. It's Plasti-Dip. You're probably a 20-year-old person like me, so I would for sure say don't worry about it. It's very forgiving, and even like this is pretty close to the body. When I'm going up, if you get just a tiny bit, all you have to do is just grab a microfiber cloth or whatever, and literally as it's dried, it comes right off. Or go get a car wash, and yeah. So there's our first coat. I'll show you coat by coat. All right, hey guys, how you doing? I just want to let you know I finished the 4th coat. So this is what it's gonna look like. I mean, close to. It's really flat and it looks really good. And you can still see some like spray marks, but you know what? It's not perfect. It's Plasti-Dip. But overall, guys, this looks really good. I even got a little the lip around here, so just like kind of go at it at an angle. And now we're gonna flip the rim. So we're gonna put it in neutral. Someone's gonna push the car, and the other person's gonna put on the brake. And we're gonna get this part rolled to the bottom. So that all like these spoke, this spoke, the ones we don't see, we're gonna be able to see, and it's gonna be super clean. So here it is more in the sun, and it looks really good. It looks almost professionally done. Like, I mean, for you doing this at your, at your house, it's really, really a good result. All right, and we've just finished about 2 cans. We just started on the 3rd one, and now we're gonna flip it around, and then we'll do 2. We'll try to finish up the 3rd can, and we'll go over to the 4th can, just touch-ups and whatnot. But yeah, there's the result, and I'll show you guys after I'm done. All right, guys. So it's been about maybe 2 to 3 hours, and this is the final product. This is about 6 coats, I would say in total. We went through 4 cans. We took off the garbage bags. Tip here: when the garbage bags are here, don't pull them through, because a lot of times at the ends here, it'll clip it and it'll peel it, and it can ruin your whole project. So what I recommend doing, this car's really low, so I just went from under here and grabbed it from the back and pulled it back through. And then we taped these off, came out perfect. And then we're gonna take these off, we're just gonna let it dry a little longer. The longer it dries, the easier it'll be to take it off. So there you guys go, and then it was like a perfect cut around the, I just left this little part to Plasti-Dip, so most of this is Plasti-Dip, but it let me get the edges of the rim, and so there's the final product. It came out amazing. And another tip was that this was originally up here, like over here, but we put it in neutral, and I pushed the car back to get these, because actually a few of these were fully silver, so no coverage, but I think it came out perfect. This is one of the best examples I can give you, and just take a look at it. It's amazing. Alright guys, here's just the final product. Show you some of them in motion. Took off the BMW center caps, took super easy. Looks good. Looks really good. Just gonna fix out the car. Just if he knows what he's doing. Oh, okay, yeah, he's doing it. Looks super clean. And just look at the shine all over it. Wow, really came out really unbelievable. Alright guys, so this is just more and more of my previews of my work. I do this, if anyone's interested. If you're in the South Florida area, I would love to do this for you. I do a great job. It takes kind of an all-day project, but it looks so damn good. So here. Alright, we'll just take one last look. Alright guys, that's it.